Welcome. I'm Dr. C, host of the Life Podcast, and today we are talking about occupational wellness and how to engage and retain Gen Z employees. I want to start by sharing a figure from Gallup's 2026 State of the Global Workplace Report that should keep every executive in this room awake at night. In the last 5 years, Gen Z has experienced the largest drop in workplace engagement of any generation. Dead. Specifically, there has been a 13-point collapse in the number of Gen Z employees who believe someone at work cares about them as a person. In 2020, over half felt cared for. Today, that number has plummeted to just 41%. For those of us in the nonprofit world, we often assume our mission is enough to keep people engaged. We think, we're saving the world, of course they feel cared for. But the research tells a different story. Gen Z is the most purpose-driven generation in history, yet they are also the most detached from their actual employers. To bridge this gap and turn a generation that is currently quiet quitting into the most powerful advocates your mission has ever seen, we cannot rely on the old ways of operating. We have to address this systemic burnout. That is exactly why I developed the LIFE Blueprint, a scalable framework designed to achieve organizational alignment and combat the root causes of burnout. Today, we are going to look at the latest research from Gallup and Deloitte through the lens of our 4 core pillars: learn, inspire, flourish, and evolve. Let's start with learn. We first have to learn the new reality of the workplace. According to Deloitte's 2025 Global Gen Z Survey, 89% of Gen Z consider a sense of purpose essential, but purpose alone does not create retention. They are seeking a trifecta: money, meaning, and well-being. In a nonprofit, you have the meaning part down, but we must unlearn the legacy nonprofit culture built on the martyrdom model, low pay and high burnout accepted in exchange for a good cause. Gen Z is flat out rejecting this. Here is an actionable strategy to consider. Audit your retention strategy. Are you using your mission as a crutch to excuse poor workplace culture? You must formally recognize that organizational loyalty cannot be bought solely with a noble mission statement. Second, it's important to stay inspired. To reverse that 13-point collapse in engagement, leaders must inspire their teams by demonstrating actual human-centric care. The days of performative pizza parties are over. If your team is emotionally exhausted, your organizational structure is failing them. An actionable strategy is to move from transactional communication to transformational connection. Implement weekly one-on-one check-ins that have absolutely nothing to do with project deliverables. Ask, what barriers are draining your energy this week, and how can I remove them? When you inspire psychological safety, you rebuild trust. Our third pillar is flourish. Deloitte's research shows that meaning is no longer an acceptable trade-off for well-being. You cannot expect your team to do world-changing work if their emotional and physical dimensions of wellness are completely depleted. We have to protect their capacity to flourish. Consider this actionable strategy. If you cannot raise salaries by 20% right now, you must implement structural value adds. You have to give them their time and mental bandwidth back. Can you offer a 4-day work week? Can you provide fully subsidized mental health apps? Find tangible ways to reduce their daily cognitive load. Finally, we must evolve our compensation models. We have to talk about the money part of the trifecta. Deloitte found that Gen Zs who feel financially insecure are twice as likely to report poor mental health and low engagement. 2. If your entry-level salaries haven't kept pace with inflation, your purpose becomes a luxury they can no longer afford. An actionable strategy is to conduct a transparent financial equity review If immediate pay increases are impossible, evolve your transparency. Show them the organizational roadmap for financial growth. Aggressively pursue unrestricted funding specifically for staff salaries, and restructure your total rewards package to directly offset their living costs. Retention isn't a mystery, it is a structural alignment issue today. If your organization is experiencing high turnover and you are ready to move past the martyrdom model, visit drwandacooper.com. Let's talk about bringing the life blueprint into your organization to create sustainable high performance. Until next time, keep on learning, stay inspired, continue to flourish, and never stop evolving. I'm Dr. C, and this is the Life Podcast.